Andy for Last Bell Boxing down at Arleston Hall, joined by Tyler Rivers. How are you, pal?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. You?
Yeah, really good. Thank you for doing this. A lot of fighters that went through what you went through last weekend didn't want to step in front of the camera this quick, so appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's no drama for me, mate. Is what it is, mate. Yeah.
So before we get on to that, you're here to support Sean. You've known him a long, long time, right?
Yeah, since I started at Earl Shilton Amateur Boxing Club at the age of 10, and I've trained with Sean ever since, up until we both turned pro. So yeah, it's at 13 years now, I think. Yeah, 13 years, coming up to 14 years. Great
journey.
Yeah. Like I say, both come up. Obviously, I was a bit younger than Sean, but we both come up through the amateur system together. When he went on a different route, bit of a white collar sort of phase, and then turned pro. But yeah, it's good to end up back on the same shows together as well.
So you've obviously seen him grow as a fighter through them amateurs, a few of the white collar stuff that he did as well. Turned over pro now with Chris. No, he's not with Chris. He's with Carl and Rendell Munro. So what have you seen since he's been with Rendell in the pros that's took him onto that next level?
I just think obviously Rendell's worked on a lot of technical stuff for sure, and he's just brilliant all around, mate. Yeah, he's sharp, he's fit, and like I say, he's very technical and makes his man think. So yeah, he's improved no end.
Says a lot about where he's at that he's getting this Midland area title shot after just 4 fights.
Yeah. I'm buzzing for him, mate. To be honest, I thought, I'm just buzzing for him, man. Yeah.
Right. Here's the bit that's a bit more difficult. We've known each other a long time now, and I've not seen you the way you were after that fight. I don't want to go into too much detail because that's quite private, but you was absolutely devastated.
Yeah. It was tough suffering my first loss early on in my career. Obviously, it was only my 6th fight, but like I've said to you before, if you rewind one of our interviews, I'm sure I've said it a couple of times, these journeymen, when they want to turn up, they'll turn up. And obviously he did. He caught me with a shot in the first round, and he obviously capitalised on that sort of opportunity, and he come for a win. So fair play to him, man. It is what it is.
We had a short conversation at the Midland Area Boxing Awards, and you were telling me who you're fighting, and records can be really, really deceiving. He'd had 10 victories, but you looked at his defeats and he'd only been stopped twice, which tells you just how tough he is.
Yeah, very tough. And he had a good amateur career as well. I think he was 26-0. Won the ABAs, won Harringay, I think twice and maybe 3 times, I'm not sure. And obviously boxed for England, so yeah, he's no mug. I think the only reason he turned over is just because he couldn't be asked to sell tickets. So yeah, I think obviously when he wants to have a go, he can have a go, and he's more than capable of beating some top-class kids like myself.
Clearly that, mate. You've dealt with everybody you've been in with so far, and you've been in with some real top quality already. Talk me through that first round.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I walked onto a stiff jab, and obviously sat me on my arse. I think I was up by the 4th second. It didn't really faze me much. Knocked my confidence a little bit, but the fighter I am, I always come back fighting. I probably shouldn't have stood toe to toe with him and had a dust up, but that's what I do, and that's what I'm about.
So these L's, we don't class them as losses on Last Bell, we class them as learns.
Yeah, of course, and I will learn from it. I'll watch the fight back as well. I'm back in the gym Monday, so I'll start getting ready for the next one and just make sure that silly mistakes don't happen again.
Easy to kick yourself after the fight, mate. Everybody was backing you up, but from an outsider's point of view, me looking on, you took that shot earlier, and I think you said after the fight you didn't recover from it.
Yeah, no, I didn't really recover from it. I don't know whether it was a confidence thing or not, but I don't know. I was a little bit buzzed, and like I say, every jab he hit me with was a stiff jab. I could feel them. I think my legs went as well after that. But yeah, man, fucking it is. You know what I mean? It's not the first time I'm going to get caught with a shot. It is what it is, man.
Tyler, your lips looking in much better shape than it did fight night. I mean, I've got a close-up picture of it. It looks absolutely horrendous. How did that happen? Because it's in a real weird position.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know I'd done it until after the fight. maybe the doctor or my trainer said you need to get that looked at. The doctor's ringside didn't even want to stitch it up, so I had to go A&E and get it done there, man. But I think they said it was 7 stitches for a 2 centimetre cut. It's gone all the way inside as well, and up the corner of my mouth there. But yeah, my wall bones, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get phased, do you?
And I ain't bothered, mate. Look, I said to someone earlier, I'd feel rude charging someone money for a ticket to come and watch someone that they know I'm going to beat. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather people buy tickets and they know that they're going to get a guaranteed good fight, and that's all I want to do. Look at the likes of Sam Eggington. You know what I mean? Everyone speaks about him. He fights everyone, and like anywhere, he don't care. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be spoke about and remembered.
That's a perfect example. Sam Eggington's been beat a number of times, and every time he gets beat by really good opposition, by the way, he gets written off, and then he'll come back and get an absolutely great win.
Exactly, yeah, like he did with Joe Pigford. Exactly, look at that. I know you obviously lost the other night, but again, I've heard a lot of people speaking about that fight because it was more or less toe to toe. So, yeah, man, that's exactly how I want to be, mate. Win, lose, draw, I don't care. I just want to fight the best, fucking anytime, anywhere.
I had a really interesting conversation almost straight away after the fight with your coach Chris, and what I heard from him I thought was great, because he don't get overly excited when you win, and he don't get overly down when you lose. He was very level-headed, and that's the right person to have around you, right?
Definitely, mate. Chris is always sort of the same. Even if I've had a good spar, and he won't blow smoke up my arse, which is a good thing. He'll just say, "Yeah, good spar, mate. Well done," and then that's it. So yeah, I'm glad I've got a coach that ain't gonna make me too big-headed by, do you know what I mean, filling my head with shit. Basically, I've got someone who's honest, and I'm sure he'll be more than honest about what happened last week, and we'll right the wrongs. So.
Any idea of how long the cut in your mouth will take to heal before you can get back in sparring?
Hopefully fucking soon as, mate. Yeah. It's not too bad now. I think the last couple of stitches have already came out, so hopefully not too much longer. I haven't got a date in mind yet, so I probably won't be starting sparring yet anyway. I think I've got brain scans coming up as well, so might have to be a bit careful. But yeah, hopefully as soon as we've got a date, we'll start sparring again.
Knowing you, I'm guessing that you've already been in contact with Chris and you wanted to get back in the gym as quick as possible.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm back on Monday. I would say I've had my week of eating shit, but I've had to be fucking eating soft foods and whatnot. So it's been all soups and fucking smoothies for the past week. So I'm gonna get back in the gym. I'll probably enjoy a week of eating some nice food, but just stay ticking over in the gym, ready for whatever comes up. So, yeah.
Tyler, I really appreciate you coming and talking to us. I just want to point out, you actually contacted me and said, I need to get this on record. I need to talk about it. I need to put my side across. So I really appreciate that, mate. Like I said earlier on, not many fighters will do that. Thanks for joining us on Let's Play Boxing. Obviously, we'll follow you going forward, pal. Thank you so much.
Thank you, pal. Cheers.